Good morning and welcome to Capita and Morgan's War Games. Today, this review will be on Chaos Decimators, specifically in the Thousand Suns list. Quite expensive, 210 points for this one with soul petards, and that's how I equip them. I like the butcher cannons, but just not quite punchy enough for me, whereas these, with these bad boys on them, look, they do plenty of damage. So, it's a showcase and a tactical review. And I mean, you look at the work that's been done on that. The guy is amazing, I think. He's done a brilliant job. Right, let's come back out and let's go over the unit review. Right, Chaos Decimator in the Forge World Index. Elite slot, power level 8. Not too worried about power level myself. This bad boy moves 10 inches. It has a 3-up weapon skill, a 3-up ballistic skill, strength 7, toughness 7, wounds 8, no degradable stats. Bonus there. Has 5 attacks. Leadership 8, which isn't really an issue with this model, and a 3+ save. I use this old petards, which are an assault 24, 2d3 per petard, so 4d3 on that model, and every hit produces a mortal wound. Now that's a bit that gets me. I have them close to that element, so they're re-rolling ones, failed ones. You could put prescience on them, they're hitting on 2s, re-rolling ones. I use the stratagem demon engine one, which all failed rolls on one of them, so I'm pretty much getting all my hits out, all my shots out as hits, producing on average anyway. I average about 24 wounds for because I have a vanguard with 3 of these in, so but for 8 wounds, 8 wounds for him, it averages. That's the average. Everything hitting everything. So 24-inch range is a little, but with a 10-inch move, that becomes 34-inch threat range. I've taken them to a tournament and they've done well for me. They've removed some big stuff and punched holes in stuff and allow me to compete. Plus, with my psychic heavy Thousand Suns mortal wound spam, I was averaging 35 wounds a turn. That's a lot of mortal wounds. Let's go on to special rules. Demon engine, so it is a 5-up involved. Infernal regeneration at the start of each of your turns. Model regains a wound. Explodes. If this model is reduced to 0, roll d6. And for each unit within 6 inches, suffers D3 on the 6. D3 mortal wounds on the 6. So, faction keywords. Chaos has mark of chaos, which you replace with any of the chaos gods. In this case it's the Inch. Heretic Astartes and Legion. And in this case the Legion is 1,000 Suns. You have to check the FAQ to make sure that you can use the unit. Things like the Hellrite, Aberrant, 1,000 Suns can't use, so just be sure you check the FAQ so that you don't buy them and then find out you can't use them in your faction. But I think to be honest, usable by most factions. When we go on to the keywords, it did have Titanic, but the FAQ took that away, which is I think is sensible. That had been Titanic, it would have been ridiculous. Vehicle, demon engine, chaos, decimator. Right. The all the parts on it. Now to the points. 60 points per petard, so there's 120 points there, and 90 points for the actual. I think that's about right. I mean, I know there'll be people screaming out it's undercosted. It's not, because it's very killable. And you might get around 2 rounds out of it at most, if you're lucky. Unless you're going up against a whole melee army, of course. And then it's a different kettle of fish. But if you're going against a knight's army or something with shooting that can target these, they won't last more than 2 rounds. They'll do what you need them to do. First round, punch a hole in the screen, take out a big vehicle, and after that they become targets, which is fine by me. That's what they're there for. And if they're not shooting at them, if they're shooting at them, they're not shooting at Magnus as much, and Magnus stays on the board. But what happened there? That's better. I like these bad boys. 210 points, bit expensive. I've got 630 points. That's nearly half my 2k. Points in one detachment, but they do the job I want them to, and allow the rest of my army to work quite well. Again, for me, you do have to use them properly. No good putting these boys in the back of the field out of the way. You're not going to hit anything. They need to be up front, moving forward, and putting holes in things and taking models off the board, allowing room for Magnus and the Demon Princes to get in and mess things up. Sorry. Not much else I can say about this, to be honest. I'm going to call it there, as it's because otherwise I'm just going to dribble on. The colour scheme is called Candy, and it's a clear blue, clear pink or purple, I believe, just dabbed on top of each other and painted on top of each other to give a candy type effect. I love what he's done with this model. Well, let's go down and see again, just to see and appreciate a true artist's work. I wish I could paint this well, I'll tell you. Yeah, and that is it for me. Brilliant, isn't it? Right, I'm going to say goodbye, and as everybody knows, the dice are loaded. Enjoy your day.